Love the Eagles as much as we do? Then hit that subscribe button and stick with us at Eagles Nest News for all the drama, updates, and hype all season long. The rumor mill around Philadelphia has been running at full speed, and the latest whispers are louder than ever. Owner Jeffrey LURIE is said to have made a decisive move, firing head coach Nick Sirianni and demanding an immediate turnaround. Now, whether this is truly official or simply a leak dressed up as fact, the vibe coming from inside the building is unmistakable. People close to the situation are suggesting that the pressure has been building for months and that the patience of the ownership group has finally reached its limit. The Eagles, a franchise that has become synonymous with high expectations, are reportedly tired of feeling like they are merely surviving rather than dominating. And if the rumors are accurate, LURIE wants a change that sends a clear message to the entire organization. Mediocrity is no longer acceptable. The idea of a sudden coaching change is not unusual in professional football. But what makes this particular story so explosive is the alleged insistence on immediate results. That kind of urgency usually signals that the leadership believes the roster is strong enough to win now, and that the current coaching approach is the only thing standing in the way. In other words, the narrative being pushed by insiders is that LURIE is not just looking for a new coach, he is looking for a new identity. If we step back and think about why this rumor is spreading so aggressively, it makes sense when you consider the Eagles' trajectory over recent seasons. The franchise has become a staple of playoff contention, and that level of success naturally raises the bar for what is considered acceptable. When a team repeatedly gets close to the top but fails to seize the ultimate prize, the scrutiny intensifies, and the finger-pointing often lands on the coach. Sirianni, in this story, is being painted as the coach who could not take the team from good to great. The insiders who are feeding this rumor suggest that LURIE sees a team with elite talent, but a coaching philosophy that is too conservative or inconsistent for the moment. They claim that the owner is frustrated with what he perceives as missed opportunities, questionable game management, and a lack of the kind of inspirational leadership that can push a team over the edge. The most intriguing part is that the rumor doesn't just imply dissatisfaction. It implies a belief that a new coach could unlock immediate success. That is why the phrase immediate turnaround keeps appearing in the chatter. It's not just about changing the name on the door. It's about changing the entire energy of the franchise. And in a league where time is always running out, that kind of urgency can create a dramatic shift in direction overnight. Another angle fueling the rumor is the supposed internal tension between the coaching staff and the front office. Sources close to the situation are hinting at disagreements over player usage, offensive identity, and how to handle the team's biggest stars. When a franchise is built around top-tier talent, the coach's ability to manage egos and maximize strengths becomes just as important as tactical knowledge. In this scenario, Sirianni is being depicted as someone who has struggled to balance those demands, leading to a perception that the team is not operating at full capacity. The speculation suggests that LURIE is not only unhappy with the results, but also with the culture he believes the coaching staff is creating. And if the rumors are accurate, the owner is now demanding a shift in that culture, fast. The chatter indicates that LURIE wants a coach who can be both a tactical genius and a motivational leader, someone who can command respect while also empowering the players to play with confidence and freedom. That kind of coach is rare, and finding the right fit would be a huge challenge. But according to the rumor mill, LURIE is not deterred by the difficulty. He is driven by the belief that the team is closer to greatness than anyone is willing to admit. This is the kind of rumor that suggests the franchise believes it is on the verge of something big, and that the only missing piece is the right leadership. The timing of the alleged firing also raises eyebrows, because it implies that the decision was made with a sense of urgency that goes beyond a simple coaching change. People are speculating that LURIE is trying to send a message to the entire league. The Eagles are not going to wait around for success, and they are not afraid to make bold moves. If true, that kind of message could have ripple effects, influencing how other teams approach their own coaching situations and how players perceive Philadelphia as a destination. The rumor suggests that LURIE is attempting to reshape the franchise's identity, moving from a team that is good at the right moments to a team that is feared year after year. That is a powerful ambition, and it would explain why the owner would reportedly insist on an immediate turnaround. It's not just about winning a few games. It's about re-establishing the Eagles as a dominant force in the league. And if the rumor is accurate, LURIE believes that the roster is already built for that kind of dominance. The problem, according to the chatter, is that the coaching has not been able to extract the maximum potential from the players. This is where the rumor becomes especially juicy. The idea that the Eagles could be ready to explode if only the right voice is leading them. That kind of speculation naturally attracts attention because it suggests that the franchise could be on the brink of a dramatic transformation. The speculation also extends to who might replace Sirianni, and that part of the rumor is what truly fuels the fire. Names are being tossed around, and each one carries a different implication about the direction the franchise could take. Some insiders suggest that LURIE might be looking for a high-profile coach with a proven track record, someone who can immediately command respect and bring a championship mentality. Others believe the owner could take a risk on a rising star, a coach with a fresh perspective who could revitalize the team's energy and creativity. The rumor mill is also suggesting that the Eagles might target someone with a strong offensive mind, given the belief that the current system has not maximized the team's explosive talent. The idea of a new offensive architect is especially intriguing because it implies a willingness to reinvent the team's identity. If LURIE is truly demanding an immediate turnaround, he might be willing to gamble on a coach who can bring a new style of play that catches opponents off guard. The speculation also includes the possibility of a coach who can build a more dynamic and aggressive approach, which would align with the belief that the Eagles are already equipped with the talent to dominate. Whether any of these rumors are accurate remains uncertain, but the mere presence of such widespread speculation suggests that something significant is brewing. In a league where rumors often become reality, fans are watching closely for the next move. Finally, the most compelling aspect of this rumor is the emotional undercurrent it carries. Philadelphia is a city known for its passion, and the Eagles are a franchise that demands excellence. If LURIE truly is pushing for a swift coaching change, it could be because he feels the team's window for greatness is closing, and he doesn't want to waste a single moment. The speculation suggests that the owner is feeling the weight of expectation, not just from fans, but from his own sense of responsibility to the franchise's legacy. That kind of pressure can lead to bold decisions, and the rumor indicates that LURIE might be ready to take that leap. The idea of a sudden firing and a demand for immediate results paints a picture of a franchise in crisis mode, but also in a state of ambition. It suggests that the Eagles are not content to be good. They want to be legendary. And if the rumor is accurate, LURIE believes the roster is already built for that level of success. The question now is whether the next coach will be able to turn that belief into reality. Until then, the speculation will continue to swirl, and the city will remain on edge, waiting to see if the rumor becomes the next big headline in Philadelphia sports history. Continuing from the speculation, the rumor also raises questions about how the team's players might respond to such a dramatic shift. In a franchise as star-driven as the Eagles, the locker room's reaction to a coaching change can be just as impactful as the decision itself. Insiders suggest that some players may welcome the change, feeling that a new coach could bring clarity and renewed energy. Others might be skeptical, worried that constant change could disrupt the team's chemistry and confidence. The rumor hints that LURIE is banking on the belief that the team's core is strong enough to handle disruption, and that the players are hungry for a new voice that can push them to their highest level. The speculation also implies that the owner may be considering how the coaching change could affect the team's culture and whether it could help build a stronger sense of accountability. If the rumor is accurate, LURIE may believe that the current coaching staff has become too comfortable and that a shakeup is necessary to reignite the competitive fire. In this scenario, the players would be expected to embrace the challenge and prove that they can adapt. That kind of expectation can either unite a team or create division, depending on how it is handled. The The rumor suggests that LURIE is willing to take that risk because he believes the potential reward is worth it. One of the most controversial parts of the rumor is the implication that the ownership's patience has worn thin, and that the coach is being blamed for issues that may extend beyond the sideline. The speculation suggests that the front office and coaching staff may have had ongoing disagreements about strategy, roster construction, and long-term planning. In this version of the story, Sirianni is not only being criticized for performance, but also for his inability to align with the broader vision of the franchise. The rumor indicates that LURIE is demanding a coach who can not only win games, but also collaborate effectively with the front office to build a sustainable championship model. That kind of alignment is often cited as a key factor in the success of elite teams. And if the rumor is true, it would explain why the owner is allegedly so adamant about an immediate turnaround. The speculation suggests that LURIE is seeking a coach who can bridge the gap between strategy and execution, and who can communicate a clear identity to both players and fans. In other words, the owner is not just looking for a new play caller. He is looking for a leader who can shape the franchise's direction for years to come. The rumor also touches on the emotional toll such a change could take on the coaching staff and support personnel. When a head coach is reportedly fired, the entire coaching tree can be affected, and the ripple effects can extend throughout the organization. The speculation implies that assistants and coordinators might be at risk of losing their jobs, especially if the new coach wants to bring in their own staff. This kind of upheaval could be disruptive, but it can also be a chance for a fresh start. The rumor suggests that LURIE may be prepared to overhaul not just the head coach position, but the entire leadership structure. That level of change would signal a true reset and would reinforce the narrative that the owner is not interested in small adjustments. According to the speculation, LURIE wants a full transformation, and he is willing to take the necessary steps to make it happen. Whether that means hiring a high-profile coach with a proven staff or choosing a rising star who can build a new system, the rumor indicates that the franchise is prepared for a dramatic shift. This is the kind of speculation that fuels intense debate among fans, because it implies that the franchise is willing to bet everything on a new direction. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Another layer of the rumor involves the potential impact on the team's identity. The Eagles have developed a reputation for toughness and resilience, but the speculation suggests that LURIE may want to redefine the team's style of play. The rumor hints at a desire for a more aggressive, dynamic approach, one that can overwhelm opponents and create a sense of fear. If the owner truly believes that the roster is built for dominance, then a coaching change could be the catalyst for a new era. The speculation suggests that LURIE wants a coach who can unlock the team's full potential, especially on offense. This is where the rumor becomes particularly intriguing, because it implies that the franchise may be willing to take risks in pursuit of greatness. A new offensive identity could energize the players and fans alike, but it would also require a coach who can execute a bold vision. According to the speculation, LURIE is searching for that kind of coach, someone who can transform the team style and bring a fresh perspective. If the rumor is accurate, the Eagles could be on the verge of a major reinvention. The rumor also raises the question of how the league might respond to such a bold move. If LURIE is indeed demanding an immediate turnaround, other teams may take notice and consider similar actions. The speculation suggests that the Eagles could become a model for aggressive leadership, where ownership is willing to make swift changes in pursuit of championships. That kind of approach can create a ripple effect, influencing coaching markets and player expectations across the league. If the rumor is true, the Eagles could be sending a message that success is not optional and that the franchise is willing to make tough decisions to achieve it. The speculation also implies that the league's coaching landscape could shift dramatically as teams scramble to respond to the perceived urgency coming from Philadelphia. The rumor may be a sign of a broader trend in the league, where owners become less patient and more demanding of immediate results. Whether this will lead to a new era of rapid coaching turnover remains uncertain, but the rumor suggests that the Eagles could be at the forefront of such a movement. Finally, The most compelling aspect of this rumor is the uncertainty it creates. Fans are left wondering whether the story is true, whether the decision has already been made, and who will be next in line to lead the team. The speculation has created a sense of anticipation and anxiety, because the Eagles are a franchise with a history of high expectations and passionate supporters. If the rumor is accurate, the organization is preparing for a major shift, and the entire city is bracing for what could be a transformative moment. The idea of a sudden firing and a demand for immediate success paints a picture of a franchise that is unwilling to accept anything less than greatness. Whether the rumor becomes reality or fades away, it has already sparked intense conversation and speculation. And in a sport where rumors often become headlines, fans will continue watching closely, waiting for the next update that could confirm whether this is truly the beginning of a new era for the Eagles. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.